李之茗外师来了，故事时间到了，大家快来听听看，今天说什么呢？
Hello everyone, welcome to Storytime with Teacher Richard. Today we'll hear an exciting story and learn new English words. Are you ready? Let's begin. Matthew's musical moments. Matthew the mouse loved music more than anything. His tiny paws were always tapping out rhythms on his desk. One day, Ms. Owl announced that the school would be having a talent show. "It's a chance to showcase your special abilities," she explained. Matthew's whiskers twitched with excitement. This was his chance to share his love of music. But as he looked around, he saw his friends planning elaborate dance routines and magic tricks. Matthew began to feel nervous. What if my music isn't good enough? He wondered anxiously. His friend Eva the elephant noticed his worried expression. "What's wrong, Matthew?" she asked kindly. Matthew sighed. "I want to play music for the talent show, but I don't have any instruments. How can I make music with nothing?" Eva thought for a moment. Then her eyes lit up. "You don't need fancy instruments to make music, Matthew. Look around. There's music everywhere." Matthew looked confused. "What do you mean?" Eva smiled and started tapping on her desk. "This is a drum." She ran her trunk along the ridges of a notebook. "And this is a guiro." Suddenly, Matthew saw the potential for music all around him. He began experimenting with different objects, listening carefully to the sounds they made. He discovered that rubber bands could be plucked like guitar strings, and that blowing across the top of empty bottles created beautiful notes. Over the next few weeks, Matthew practiced diligently. He created a whole orchestra of everyday objects. When the day of the talent show arrived, Matthew felt a mix of excitement and nervousness. As he stepped onto the stage, he took a deep breath and began to play. He tapped out rhythms on boxes, blew across bottles, and plucked rubber bands. The audience was amazed. They had never heard anything like it before. Matthew's unique orchestra filled the room with joyful sounds. His classmates began to clap along, and soon the whole school was joining in his music. When he finished, the applause was thunderous. Matthew's whiskers quivered with pride and happiness. Ms. Owl approached him with a big smile. "Matthew, that was extraordinary. You've shown us that music can be found anywhere if we just listen." From that day on, Matthew became known as the school's most creative musician. He started a Found Sounds Club, teaching other students how to make music with everyday objects. He realized that his love of music had not only helped him overcome his fears, but had also brought joy to others. As he scurried home that day, the world around him seemed alive with musical possibilities. Every sound, from the rustling leaves to the tapping of his own paws, was part of a grand symphony. He couldn't wait to discover what new melodies tomorrow would bring. The end. That's the end of our story. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember to practice the new words we learned. See you next time for another fun story.
一起学，一起聊，快乐在每一秒。跟着李之茗外师，学英文真简单。故事里有大冒险，想象力任你飞翔。李之茗外师故事时间，英文故事真有趣。明天再来听新的欢乐，继续不停止。